Hello, fans! It's me, your Broadway buddy, Ben Cameron. As always, I'm here bringing the Broadway community right to you, like a friendly neighbor bringing over a tray of brownies. Broadway brownies. Yum. Now, today, September 11th, before we get to the big Broadway fun, we want to take a moment to reflect and honor the heroes and those who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001. I was in a Broadway show during that time, and it was devastating. It was heart-wrenching, and it changed the world we live in forever. After only 3 days off, the Broadway community was one of the first industries in New York City to declare that we would not live in terror and that the show must go on. When people were desperately looking for a way to find some joy, Broadway actors and producers came together to offer all the help, respite, and entertainment that we possibly could bring to the audiences that time. So, with that in mind, on with the show. All right, do you feel that tingle in the air? Yes, the air is humming and something great is coming, and that something is Broadway trivia. Get excited, y'all, because I know I'm excited. Well, excited and scared. But seriously, it's a very exciting week on Broadway, especially for the ladies. That's right, the Smash UK and Chicago hit Six is coming to Broadway with an incredible cast. Six reimagines the six divorced, beheaded, and, well, ultimately dead wives of Henry VIII as a pop sensation girl group. Girl power. I cannot wait. That is going to be a very hot ticket. And speaking of pop sensations, American Idol winner Jordan Sparks will be stepping into the role of Jenna in Waitress for a limited time only. And Mean Girls has found its new Regina George in Jimmy Award-winning teenager Renee Rapp. Golly. When I was her age, I was still standing on the diving board of the local pool singing Javert Suicide in Orem, Utah. Ouch. But we all love our leading ladies of Broadway, and today we're testing your knowledge of some of our fierce, fabulous favorite ladies on the Broadway stage. But we're taking it up a notch. We're talking ladies who have been nominated for and or won Tony Awards. Yes, today is all about actresses who have taken home or flirted with a little friend called Tony. Once a year, we all gather around the television and we shiver with anticipation at who will win. For 72 years, the Tonys has honored excellence in the theater, and the Best Featured Actress in a Musical and Best Leading Actress in a Musical category are always among the most exciting of the races. I want to know who some of your favorite Tony-nominated and Tony-winning ladies are. So hit us up on social media at Ben Does Broadway and at Reward the Fan and tell us all about it. Or you can upload clips and photos of your favorite Tony-winning ladies and moments right here on the RTF TV section of the app. So let's work it out, girl, and play. Here is how the game works. I'll ask you 10 trivia questions. For every question you get right, you earn 5 cents in reward dollars, and you move on to the next question. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be splitting our reward dollar prize with your fellow winners. Tonight, that prize is $250 reward dollars. Plus, everyone who gets all 10 questions correct will be automatically entered into our grand prize ticket lottery for a chance to win 2 free theater tickets. That's incredible! It could be any one of you taking that prize home. Maybe you, Gumbo Steve, or you, Panda 7. And if you want another shot at winning, we've got Disney movie trivia coming up at 8 p.m. tonight, hosted by Alyssa Salvatore. That's going to be a great show, but for now, let's stick with the theater. Okay, Divas, here is question 1. Who are the Tony Awards named after? Antoinette Perry, Tony Danza, Tony Bennett. This shouldn't be too difficult. Tony Danza is not, in fact, a lady, although he is a Broadway veteran and one heck of a tap dancer. True story. Tony Bennett is lady adjacent, having released an album of standards with Lady Gaga, whom we all know is a theater kid at heart. Come on, Gaga, when did we get to see you on the Great White Way? The answer here is Antoinette Perry. Most of you got that one right, 605 of you. It's actually the Antoinette Perry Award for Excellence in Broadway Theater. Antoinette Perry was a distinguished actress, producer, and co-founder of the American Theater Wing who died in 1946. At the first ceremony in 1947, American Theater Wing head Brock Pemberton whimsically referred to the award as a Tony, and it stuck. Luckily, not too many of you got stuck on that one, so let's move along to question 2. Who won a Tony for playing Elphaba in the original cast of Wicked? Kristen Chenoweth, Idina Menzel, Stephanie J. Block. I know this one pretty well. Kristen Chenoweth, of course, originated the role of Glinda the Good Witch in Wicked, flying around in a bubble just like I am right now. And a Tony winner herself for playing Sally Brown in the revival of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Stephanie J. Block is a Tony winner, the most recent Best Leading Actress in a Musical winner for her performance as Star in The Cher Show. But your answer is, of course, Idina Menzel. Idina Menzel received one of Wicked's 3 Tony Awards in 2004. Fun fact. Wicked, although a worldwide cultural phenomenon, did not win Best Musical that year. Gasp! Avenue Q did, much to the surprise of everyone at Wicked. Idina Menzel, or Adele Dazeem, depending on who you ask, went on to megastardom as the voice of Elsa in Disney's Frozen. It's the tale of a misunderstood girl with magical powers. Sounds familiar. I like to think of her as Elsaba. All right, let's fly on over to question number 3. Which actress was Tony nominated for a 2019 Tony for her performance in Tootsie the Musical? Lily Cooper, Terry Garr, Santino Fontana. Santino Fontana, not a lady. However, he did win the 2019 lead actor in a musical for his portrayal of Michael Dorsey / Dorothy Michaels, so I guess he's kind of a lady. I'm so confused. But I do know that Terry Garr is a lady and starred in the 1982 film Tootsie opposite Dustin Hoffman. Lily Cooper, of course, is Broadway royalty. She is the daughter of Tony winner Chuck Cooper and originated lead roles in Spring Awakening and SpongeBob SquarePants. Your answer is Lily Cooper. We love Lily. Oh, wait, look. Here's Lily Cooper now.
Hi, Ben. Hi, fans. Being nominated for a Tony was amazing and unbelievable, and I can't even compare it to anything. And one thing about Tony night that you don't know is that we were only allowed to get up out of our seats during commercial breaks. So if you left and didn't come back in time, you had to miss a whole segment. But it was enough time to pee and have some water.
Well, thanks, Lily. It's nice that they gave you time to pee. Since you know your way around the featured actress category so well, why don't you go ahead and ask question number 4.
Hamilton star Renee Elise Goldsberry won the Tony for Best Featured Actress in a Musical for portraying which Schuyler sister? Angelica, Eliza, or Peggy?
Thanks, Lily. All right, fans, you better work this one out. Okay, Eliza was Hamilton's wife and was originated by Tony nominee Philippa Sue, who also originated the title role in the short-lived musical adaptation of Amelie. And Peggy, everyone's favorite other sister, was played by Jasmine Cephas Jones, who also played Mariah Reynolds in the original Hamilton cast. So your answer is Angelica. Ah, I remember that night.
I remember that night I just might. I remember that night I just might. I remember that night. I remember that.
No, none of us forget that night. The night that Hamilton swept the Tony Awards, with acting awards going out to stars Daveed Diggs, Renee Elise Goldsberry, and Leslie Odom Jr. The night also belonged to the Queen, Cynthia Erivo, who took home the trophy for her life-altering performance of Celie in the revival of The Color Purple. All hail the Queen! Okay, my queens, on to a role that always seems to get noticed at Tony time. It's question 5. Which actress has not won a Tony Award for playing Mama Rose in Gypsy? Bernadette Peters, Patti LuPone, Tyne Daly. Mama Rose has been played by Angela Lansbury, Patti LuPone, Bernadette Peters, Tyne Daly, Bette Midler in the TV movie, Rosalind Russell, Betty Buckley did in Jersey, even Leslie Uggams. These are just some of the people that have played this iconic role. Barbra Streisand has been rumored to be doing a film adaptation for years now. But your answer here is Bernadette Peters. Although critically adored, Bernadette did not win the Tony for her Rose's Turn. That year's Tony went to Hairspray star Marissa Jarrett Winokur. But let's not feel too badly for Bernadette Peters, shall we? As we move on to question number 6. How many Tony Awards has Bernadette Peters been nominated for? 3, 7, 10. Obviously, Bernadette Peters is one of the greatest Broadway stars of all time and a personal obsession. The pout, the power, the porcelain skin. Bernadette has dazzled audiences in countless Broadway shows, including Hello, Dolly, A Little Night Music, Mac and Mabel, The Goodbye Girl, Into the Woods. I could go on and on and on, and I think I'd really like to, but they're telling me we simply don't have the time. So the answer here is 7. Bernadette has been nominated 7 times for the Tony Award. She's won 3 for Song and Dance, Annie Get Your Gun, and On the Town. And she received the special Isabel Stevenson Award for her work with charities Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, Woot Woot, and Broadway Barks back in 2012. She's my favorite. I just love the danger. Gets me every time. All right, let's stick with lucky number 7 as we head to another 7-time nominee with question 7. 777's jackpot. Question 7. Angela Lansbury won the Best Leading Actress in a Musical Tony Award in 1979 for her work in what show? Mame, Sweeney Todd, A Little Night Music. Lansbury is so iconic that it's downright silly. The world may know her as Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote, which may as well be called Tony She's Won, because Lansbury hasn't slowed down recently. She took home a Tony for the recent revival of Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit. She was nominated for the revival of A Little Night Music. Obviously, she won for Mame and Sweeney, but Mame came earlier in 1966. So the answer is Sweeney Todd, arguably Sondheim's masterpiece. Okay, friends, we're in the deep end of the pool with some serious Tony goddesses. So, we obviously have to talk about Audra McDonald! Yes! Audra McDonald has won 6 Tony Awards, been nominated for 8 of, question number 8, of Audra's 6 Tony Awards. How many were for Best Featured Actress in a Musical? 1, 2, 3. All right. Audra has won Best Featured Actress in a Play twice. Won Leading Actress in a Play once for Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, which some may dispute was a musical as she played legendary Billie Holiday. She's won Leading Actresses in a Musical for the Gershwins' Porgy and Bess, was nominated twice for the lead in Marie Christine and 110 in the Shade, but the answer is 2. Ragtime being one of the most notable right there, and it's likely that Audra's count will keep going up. And let's be honest, it should. So how are you doing so far? All right, some of you are sticking with me. All right, so you're coming with me to question number 9. Tony winner Alice Ripley was nominated for a single Tony alongside which actress for their performance as conjoined twins in the musical Sideshow? Carolee Carmello, Judy Kuhn, Emily Skinner. You guys, it had never been done before, but back in 1997, the Tony board decided that 2 actresses could be nominated for one performance as conjoined twins. Weird, wild, wacky stuff. Carolee Carmello is beloved. She's a 3-time Tony nominee for Parade, Lestat, Scandalous. Judy Kuhn is a 4-time nominee and the singing voice of Pocahontas, but Alice merged her voice with Emily Skinner as Daisy and Violet Hilton in Sideshow. So your answer is Emily Skinner. Skinner, who recently starred as Georgia Holt opposite Tony winner Stephanie J. Block in The Cher Show. If you're still in the game, it might be a good time for you to start writing out your acceptance speech on a napkin, because we made it to the final act. It's time for the final round. Okay, question 10 is a big one, featuring one of the biggest stars of all time. Let us talk about Babs. Yes, question number 10. Which of the following statements is true? Barbra Streisand won a Tony Award for Funny Girl. Barbra Streisand won a Tony Award for I Can Get It For You Wholesale. Barbra Streisand has never won a Tony Award. Barbra Streisand has won Oscars. She's won Grammys. She's won Emmys. She's the reason we're all gay. Okay, maybe just some of us. Okay, Barbra Streisand was honored as Star of the Decade at the Tony Awards in 1970, but has never won a competitive Tony Award. So I guess it's up to you to decide in your heart of hearts if Babs has that EGOT or not. The answer is Barbra Streisand has never won a Tony Award. I'm sure we're going to have some heated discussions about this one. All this diva talk has my head spinning and my heart singing. But before we say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, let me shout out some of tonight's lucky winners who are going to be placed into our ticket lottery for a chance at some free theater tickets. Big congratulations going out to, Jackie Leibs. How are you, Jackie? I love Jackie. Sammy PGH is in the running. Dale Cat 79 still hanging in there at question 10. Fiden is here. Lizzie Liu is on board. And Tetsujin D, which I just wanted to say. All right, friends, let's roll that ticket lottery for all you die-hard, lady-loving Tony fans. The lotto is spinning, and pretty soon, one lucky winner is going to be chosen at random to take home those free theater tickets. Now, whoever is chosen, you're going to receive a list of events to choose from. Just be sure you make your choice within 24 hours, Kiefer Sutherland. Okay, I think the winner's name should be coming up any second. Who's it going to be? Curtain up, light the lights. The winner is Broadway Whiz! Broadway Whiz wins 2 tickets. That's amazing. Congratulations, Broadway Whiz. You know I love you. I want to say thank you to everyone for playing with us tonight. I'm your host, Ben Cameron. Please follow me on social media at Ben Does Broadway and follow us at Reward the Fan. And if you are hungry for even more trivia, you want to tune in tonight to Disney Movie Trivia at 8 p.m. with Alyssa. It's going to be a zippity-doo-dah time. Just remember, we will always be your biggest fans. Good night and see you.